My name's OJ with Boss Detailing Pros, and we service the greater Sacramento area. And today I'm gonna break down my maintenance process and the chemicals that I use.
All right, OJ, what do we have in the works today?
So today I have this Acura SUV. I'm gonna give us a little breakdown of how I like to do my maintenances and of course the special chemicals behind it.
All right, man, first question is, do you feel you got your maintenance process locked down already with time and technique, or are you still trying to improve?
To me, I think I'm still trying to improve because it's hard to keep that maintenance pace up. Usually maintenances are a little bit cheaper than a full detail, so with that comes a little less time. But with us being detailers, we have that detailed eye and still want to nitpick every little thing, so that's my biggest concern.
All right, man, it's 1:15. How long do you think this detail is gonna take us?
1:15, let's push for 1:15. Let's do 2:30 max. With recording, 2:45. And so let me know, what's your guys' time limit for a maintenance? Let me know in the comments below.
All right, OJ, tell us about the first chemical you use for your maintenance process.
So right now, I know it says Express cleaner, but it is the Finish Line interior cleaner. I had to switch it up a little bit. I just wanted to see try all these different chemicals. Everybody has their own preference. So far, I think I'm still liking the Express. I think that's gonna be my go-to, or one of the local brands we have out here.
Wait, how come you didn't use the original bottle it came in?
The original bottle is a big gallon, and so I just mixed it in here and started cooking with it.
And what brand was it again? Finish Line Interior?
Yeah, Finish Line interior cleaner.
What are your first thoughts, man? What's your impression? Like it, don't like it?
I think this would be a good backup solution to those who don't like the strong smells from like some chemicals have like a strong lemon smell or just an interior cleaner smell. This one's more passive, so you don't smell it. So if someone had a sensitive nose, I'd use something like this.
I noticed a lot of different types of chemicals, and like you mentioned, some smell, some don't.
Right.
Have you ever had a customer complain like, hey, it smells like too much chemical, or hey, I don't like the black eye smell? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever have that or not really?
I never had it. I did have a customer tell me just straight up, I don't want any strong chemicals. I don't want my car smelling like chemicals. He's like, so even if you just have to give it a wipe down with water, wipe it down with water, because I don't want that smell in the car. And I said, okay, I'll make sure you don't get that smell in the car.
All right, OJ, what's next?
So we just finished up the cracks and crevice wipe down. Now we are on to the vacuum portion, and then we should be ready for the exterior.
Hey, tell us about the story of how you got your vacuum.
So when I first started, I wasn't too sure how dedicated I was gonna be, and a lot of people make the mistake of, I don't like spending money, so I didn't want to go out there and buy something brand new, and now I have a rigid shop vac for no reason. So I just hopped on Messenger, found all the detailing supplies I need, bought it all used, and the hose is a little messed up, but it was only 40 bucks, brand new, practically brand new, and it's been lasting me ever since I started, so I can't complain.
All right, OJ, so something you do different than most detailers, I don't know if you know this. You clean the interior windows when you're done with the interior detail.
Right.
Instead of waiting till the very end.
Yup.
Why?
Like if it's clean windows like this where I can see the outside is also very clean, I could actually see what I'm doing. But if the exterior windows are really dirty, then I usually just wait till the end so I could also hit it with the door jambs at the same time. The interior was real easy on this one, so I just wanted to spend a little more time on the interior, but there was no specific reason. Yeah.
And what chemical are you using?
This is glass cleaner foaming action. This is my favorite one because it does really foam and it rarely ever leaves streaks.
Was that your first window cleaner that you tried?
I want to say it was some random brand, like it was a detailing brand, but it was actually it was the P&S green glass cleaner. That was my first one, but I just didn't want to keep buying it because it was a little more expensive for glass cleaner. This, you get 2 cans like this for $5, and it lasts me. I've even touched the second can, and this one's already did me about 15 cars, and so the next can will probably last me another 15, and this one's about still half full.
All right, OJ, what we working with the wheels, man? What chemicals?
Everybody's favorite Brake Buster by P&S.
In a different bottle?
In another different bottle.
All right, man, and walk me through your process, man. You hit the inside first? What do you do?
Ooh. So it really depends on what the wheel type. Sometimes I like starting with the wheel well, especially and depending on how dirty it is, because I like to bring all that stuff out and then hit the rims and then hit the tires, and then I'll just wash it. Instead of hitting the rims, getting them all clean just to bring the gunk back out, and then what was the point?
Yeah.
And then I always finish with the rims last.
All right, OJ, what are we using for soap?
This is the TriStar Wash and Wax. You can only find it in Sacramento, so you know I've been using it, keeping it quiet. It's one of my favorite soaps and it's super affordable, so I always like using this one as my go-to.
And how much do you put in the foam cannon?
I just eyeball it. I usually try to go up to, what's this first line? About 200. It already had some in there beforehand, and then I just fill the rest up with water. And as you guys seen in my other videos, and if you haven't, go watch those. It foams up real nice, so I like it.
All right, OJ. So when it comes to water, what are you using?
So for the water, I use DI water, which is basically mineral-free water. It gets all the minerals in that water get filtered out so that it doesn't create any water spots. So say if we were sitting in the sun and I just let this sit and it was sprinkler water, whatever, then you'll see all those giant water spots on the window. This lacks everything in that to create those. So it's real beneficial for me being out here in this Sacramento sun.
And where do you get the water from?
So I actually get it from Ivan's detailing supply store, and I go to him because so far he has the best price at 15 cents a gallon, so can't beat that. So hey, but let me know how much you guys pay for your guys' water in your area. Drop in the comments below.
All right, OJ, tire dressing, man. What are we looking at?
For tire dressing, different bottle, but I'm sure you guys could guess. P&S, it's actually the interior dressing, but it works just as well for the tires. It lasts just as long, and I actually started using it from another detailer. He told me save some money. This acts as both, and I've been loving it. These are all the chemicals I used on my maintenance detail. If you guys have any suggestions that you would like me to try, drop in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.